Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center Windsor, and a warm welcome to those of you joining us online. My name is Lori Nicodemo King, and I'll be your host this morning. I'm joined by my co-host, Reverend David Old. His talk title today will be "The Mind That Listens to Spirit." We're so glad you're all here.
And thank you for being here, Lori.
You're welcome.
Here at Unity Spiritual Center of Windsor, we draw from the universal wisdom at the heart of the world's spiritual traditions. We are a progressive, inclusive, spiritually grounded community that is committed to awakening, transformation, and compassionate action. Wherever you are on your journey, we are delighted that you joined us today.
And Adam, we're so grateful you're back with us. Our music director, Adam Bergerman, is here with us. Thanks for bringing your gift to our Sunday experience.
And a special thank you to Joseph over here, who is doing our live streaming. Thank you, Joseph.
Thanks, Joseph.
Yeah.
Before we move into our opening prayer, we want to share a few ways that you can connect, grow, and be part of our community this week. So today, from 12:45 to 2:15, Sue Honestchuk will be facilitating a Course in Miracles in-person book study group upstairs in the first floor classroom.
Also tomorrow evening from 6 until 8:30, Tammy Malash will be holding the Divine Feminine Sacred Circle, and that will be upstairs in the hospitality room.
Next Saturday evening, Devani and Henry Peters will be hosting a summer concert gathering at their home in Leamington. If you're joining us, please arrive anytime after 5 p.m. and bring a dish to share. At 7, after dinner and drinks, the group will take a short walk to the Leamington Amphitheater for an evening concert which begins at 7:30. Please bring a lawn chair or a blanket. Devani and Henry's address is on the sign-up sheet in the hospitality room upstairs, or you can email Maria at unitycenterwindsor@gmail.com for more information.
And that sounds like a lot of fun. It really does.
Devani's sitting in the front row there if you have any questions for her.
So next week in the sanctuary, I will be exploring two other of our core values, service and abundance. So my talk title next Sunday will be "The Hands That Give from Overflow."
Also next Sunday, there will be an art wall show featuring several local artists. So please join us in the main floor community room from 11:30 to 3 p.m. for art, coffee, tea, and snacks.
And for more information about these or other events, you can check our website out, and you can also, if you get our newsletter, we put in the newsletter all the things that are coming up as well. So anyway, there's plenty of places to see where things are going on and what we're doing.
Today's prayer chaplain, Tim Eckert, will be available for confidential prayer after the service in our upstairs prayer room. And Tim is over here to my left. Thanks, Tim, for being here today. Mm-hmm. And remember, Silent Unity offers 24/7 prayer support at 1-800-NOW-PRAY.
So I invite you to join me as we open in prayer. Just take a moment and take a deep breath as we bring our attention to this present moment. And Holy Presence, we open this moment with grateful hearts as we quiet the noise of our thoughts, the pull of our preferences, and the habits that keep us distracted. We allow our minds to soften, to open, to listen. And as we do so, we are guided into a deeper awareness of the ever-present wisdom within us. Let our thinking be spacious, our hearts receptive, and our whole being attuned to that small voice within. So may this time together awaken in us a mind that truly listens to Spirit. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you, David. For those of you willing and able, I invite you to stand and join us for our opening songs.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this beautiful Sunday, August 9th for Pride Weekend. Happy Pride to everyone. Whether you're part of the Rainbow or you are a wonderful ally, we appreciate you so much. And it's special to get to sing on this Sunday before we head over to Lansbury Park, home of Windsor-Essex Pride Fest. And we thank our volunteers yesterday and today from Unity who are spreading our joy, our love, our acceptance, and message at the Pride Park as well. So I want to stop and see them later. But welcome again today. And excited to sing a few songs and explore today that of the mind and that of a calling. So I figured we'd start with another wonderful classic. This is I Am the Thinker. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things and shapes my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. If you ask me who am I am wisdom, I am light, I am more than meets the eye, I cannot be defined. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shapes my life. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shapes my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. If you ask me what am I am beauty, I am joy, I am more than meets the eye, I cannot be defined. I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things and shapes my life. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shapes my life. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. I can choose to be the light and brighten someone's darkest night. I am so much more than meets the eye, cannot be defined. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shapes my life. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shapes my life. 'Cause I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change my life. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, everyone. We're going to keep on keeping on, exploring all that of the mind and that of a calling within. So this next one, I love using the word magic in a spiritual way. And I think what a wonderful way to talk about spirit, that it is magical, because you almost think, is spirit there, is spirit not there? And I think there was a wonderful quote last week, just to reflect on that for a second, that that spirit is not always loud. It's soft and you really have to listen, and that magic is special if you're open to it. So please be open to the magic in your mind and your heart, and let's sing Let the Magic In. I knew I was right. I'd seen it all before. I closed my mind, couldn't even find the next open door. All those dreams that died were just blocking the light. When I opened my eyes, suddenly I can let the magic in. Finally found it again. I wasn't sure where to start until I opened my heart and let the magic in. When I needed a hand, I found so many friends. They were there all the time in my life. I was just blind to them. Now my dreams are alive. Dreams are alive. I found my passion again. Passion again. Love to get up and go. 'Cause now I know to let the magic in. Found it again. I wasn't sure where to start until I opened my heart and let the magic in. Now when I lose my way along the path, there's a trail of stars to guide me back. Let the magic in. Finally found it again. Finally found it again. I wasn't sure where to start until I opened my heart and let the magic in. Finally found it again. I wasn't sure where to start until I opened my heart and let the magic in. So glad I opened my heart and let the magic in. Thank you, everyone.
Great choice of songs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Adam. Unity teaches that each person is a unique expression of the divine and that our thoughts and feelings help shape our experience of life.
And unity was founded on prayer. Through affirmative prayer and meditation, we raise our consciousness and remember our oneness with the divine and with each other.
Our August affirmation affirms that I am a spiritual being consciously shaping my human experience. Can you please repeat that with me? I am a spiritual being consciously shaping my human experience.
And now Adam has a special song for us.
Good morning again, everyone, and thank you for being here on this beautiful August 9th Pride Weekend. Again, thank you for all of you who are part of the Rainbow or an ally. You are both super important to the entire community, and we thank you. We start thinking of what you can do with your mind and the calling, again, from within. Last week, quoting that, Spirit is not always loud. Spirit is a little quiet, and not that Spirit is not powerful while quiet, but for some of us who are Italian who like to talk a lot, sometimes we have to just turn our listening ears on within. And I love this song so much. I was saying to Bobby Joe, there's nothing like singing a little bit of gospel on a Sunday morning from a beautiful, purely spiritual place and listening to that quiet but powerful spirit. And this song used me. You could talk about God, the divine spirit, maybe an artistic calling, maybe it's your vocation that has called to you, but whatever's calling to you to quiet your mind and your heart and listen and be willing to fully immerse yourself and surrender to that calling And I felt that artistically since I was young. So I'm going to sing this for spirit. I'm going to sing this for the divine. I'm going to sing this for the artistic connection I have, that I'm so lucky to be here and sing with you all and get to do other stuff as well. And that's my calling and my vocation. So may the divine channel through me. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. I used to think that God was the sun, God is the sun, but God's so much more than the earth or the stars or all of creation. God is creator, all and all, and needing us to shine its light as me, as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do, because all I'm saying is command my hands. What must they do? Command my life. It's here for all of you. God is the love that heals all creation. God is creator, makes all things new. And God needs us to shine its light as me, as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. And God needs us to shine its light, and God needs us to shine its light, and God needs us to shine its light as me, as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Thank you. Sometimes the divine takes over at 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, Adam, that you do a beautiful job on that song. That is indeed one of my favorites. I love that song, and it was perfect for a choice today. Thank you so much. So here at Unity Spiritual Center of Windsor, we have a global vision. Will you please speak it with me? Our vision is a world powerfully transformed through the growing movement of shared spiritual awakening.
And we have a sacred mission. Please say it with me.
We inspire and empower spiritual growth to awaken us and transform the world. And our personal statement of being, will you say that with me? I am a dynamic center of the Christ light, mighty to unfold my good and radiate that good to all. Well, good morning, and again, welcome. It's good to see all of you, and welcome to those of you that are joining us online as well. We're delighted that you joined us today. So I'm going to tell you something, and I need you to take it seriously. This week, I heard the voice of Spirit. It was as clear as a bell. It was unmistakable. I was in the grocery store, the ice cream aisle. And the voice said, David, you don't need that. I felt it deep in my soul. This was it. Years of spiritual practice finally paying off. I was actually listening. And then another voice, much quieter but somehow louder, it said, but it's on sale. The heart wants what the heart wants, especially when it's a 2-for-1. But there was something I really couldn't shake because I really did hear that so loud. David, you don't need this. That first voice was, well, it wasn't dramatic. It wasn't demanding. It was just clear and calm. And I knew something I didn't want yet to admit. And I thought, that is exactly the kind of mind that we're talking about today. A mind that can actually hear that voice. A mind that knows the difference when Spirit is speaking and a really good sale. So that's the journey that we're stepping into this morning. We've been moving through our core values together, the values that shape how we show up as a spiritual community, and how we live our unity teachings in real time. And last month we began with the heart values, compassion and inclusion, how we feel toward one another. And today we're going to move deeper into the consciousness values, open-minded and spirit-filled. So today, these are the values that describe the inner posture that makes room for Spirit to actually guide us. They described the mind that listens. Open-minded and Spirit-filled are not two separate movements. They are one flow. Open-minded means the willingness to release fixed ideas. Spirit-filled means the awareness of inner guidance that is always present, always speaking, even apparently in the ice cream aisle. Together, they form what I'm calling the mind that listens to Spirit. An open mind becomes a listening mind. A listening mind becomes a Spirit-filled mind. And this is the movement of consciousness that we're exploring today. And it begins with something that Unity has always taught, that there is one mind, divine mind, and that we live in that mind, not separate from it. Our Unity co-founder, Charles Fillmore, writes, "There is but one mind, and that mind cannot be separated or divided." And this is pure non-duality. This is the direct path. This is the heart of unity metaphysics. Fillmore continues, "Mind is not a thing. Mind is. It is that which through orderly processes produce things." Divine mind conceives the idea, divine mind images its fulfillment, and divine mind expresses it into form. And this is the key. We participate in that same creative process when we cooperate with divine mind. This is what it means to be spirit-filled. Not filled with something external, but aligned with that one mind that is already our source. Fillmore writes, "God mind embraces all knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The mind of man is limitless, and through it he can come into touch with divine mind." And this is astonishingly direct. He is saying that the one mind is already present. Our individual mind is a state of consciousness within that one mind, and we come into touch with divine mind through openness, receptivity, and attention. And this is exactly what the direct path teaches. The self we are seeking is the self we already are. The guidance we long for is already present, and the wisdom that we need is already here. But we must become open-minded, not in the sense of indecision, but in the sense of receptivity. Curiosity becomes a spiritual virtue because it keeps the door open. Open-mindedness is not about being wishy-washy. It's not about saying yes to everything. It's about saying, maybe there's more than my first interpretation. It's the willingness to question the story I'm telling myself. It's the courage to release the tight grip of certainty. It's the spiritual practice of curiosity. The Zen teacher Shuru Suzuki famously said, "In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the expert mind, there are few." Beginner's mind is open-mindedness. It's the mind that listens instead of assuming. It is the mind that wonders instead of concluding. It is the mind that says, "Let me look again." This week gave me a real reminder of what open-minded, spirit-listening consciousness looks like. On Monday, I had to take my partner Dave to the emergency room again. He was in significant pain, and after a series of tests, the doctors discovered a blockage caused by the scar tissue from his June surgery. I mean, it was discouraging for both of us, but I truly, truly felt for Dave. For him, it was more devastating. You know, he had been healing so beautifully from the previous 2 surgeries that he had had since June the 3rd. So the surgery was done Thursday, and it went well. And he really was. He was feeling so much better after that surgery. The pain was pretty much eliminated. And then he received the heartbreaking news of one of his oldest friends passing, somebody that he deeply cared for. And he was not going to be able to go to the celebration of life because, well, he was in the ICU. In moments like these, the mind that listens to Spirit doesn't rush to judgment or to explanation or to control. It doesn't cling to the story that we thought we were living. It simply stays open. Open to compassion, open to presence, open to that quiet guidance that says, be here, be gentle, be loving, be present. Spirit doesn't only speak in clarity and inspiration. Sometimes Spirit speaks in the tenderness that helps us hold what hurts. And this is open-mindedness. This is beginner's mind. This is the mind that listens. Spirit-filled doesn't mean dramatic experiences. It doesn't mean hearing voices or seeing visions. It means alignment. It means the quiet sense of being guided within. Fillmore writes that whoever gives his attention to Spirit starts a flow of Spirit life and all the attributes of Spirit in and through his consciousness. So attention is the key. Where we place our attention determines what flows through us. When our attention is on fear, fear flows. When our attention is on Spirit, Spirit flows. Spirit-filled means clarity instead of confusion, inspiration instead of stagnation, guidance instead of guessing, and peace instead of pressure. Spirit fills the space created by an open mind. Let me repeat that. Spirit fills the space created by an open mind. Fillmore says that the Father is within man, forever resident in the invisible side of man's nature. And this is Unity's second principle. You are the way God shows up today. Spirit is not out there. Spirit is not distant. Spirit is not waiting to be summoned. Spirit is the very ground of our being, my being, your being. The mind that listens to Spirit is simply the mind that remembers this. Unity's fifth principle tells us that knowing the truth is not enough. We must live it. Charles Fillmore stated it this way. He says, each of us unfolds according to understanding and realization. Whether our understanding is little or great, we must demonstrate the truth that we know. So open-minded and Spirit-filled are not just qualities of consciousness. They are ways of living. They are spiritual practices. They are ways of showing up, ways of demonstrating the truth that we know. It is not enough to know divine mind exists. We must express divine mind through our choices, our listening, our openness, and our willingness to be guided. So how do we live and express these values? And here are 6 ways. And by the way, there is a handout up front and over here behind the screen if you want one. If we run out, let me know. I can get you some other ones. So, how do we live and express these values? Number 1, listen without defensiveness. Defensiveness closes the mind. Listening opens it up. When we listen openly, we make space for Spirit to speak through one another. Number 2, ask open-ended questions. Curiosity is a spiritual virtue. Questions like, tell me more, or what else might be possible, or invite the divine mind into the conversation. Number 3, welcome new ideas and new voices. Spirit often speaks through the unexpected. When we welcome fresh perspectives, we demonstrate our trust in the one mind expressing through all people. Number 4, pause before reacting. And the pause is sacred. You've heard me say this before. It is the moment in which divine mind can reach us. The pause is where attention shifts from fear to spirit. Number 5, trust intuition in decision making. Intuition is the movement of divine mind within us. When we trust intuition, we are demonstrating God as mind, God as guidance, God as immanent. 6, practice curiosity as a spiritual discipline. Curiosity does keep the mind open. An open mind becomes a listening mind, and a listening mind becomes a spirit-filled mind. Number 7, let understanding become action. This is our 5th principle, in motion. Whatever truth we know, whether it's compassion, openness, guidance, unity, we are called to demonstrate it. We are called to bring it alive. Number 8, allow Spirit to express through you. Fillmore reminds us to demonstrate God means to make His Spirit manifest in one's life. Every time we choose openness over rigidity, listening over defensiveness, curiosity over judgment, we are demonstrating God. So this is how a community becomes Spirit-filled. Before we move into our closing meditation, I want to invite us to let these values settle a little more deeply. Open-mindedness and Spirit-filled awareness aren't just ideas we think about. They're qualities that we practice moment by moment. Every time we choose openness over rigidity, listening over defensiveness, curiosity over judgment, we make space for Spirit to express through us. So let's take a few moments now to shift from talking about the mind that listens to Spirit to actually experiencing it. So I invite you right now to get settled in your seat and relax. And let yourself just relax in your seat. Let your shoulders soften. If there's any tension anywhere, maybe just mine or in my shoulders, and just scrunch your shoulders up and hold it and then let it go and just relax into your seat. Let your breath deepen and let your awareness come home. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Feel your body supported in your seat. Feel the room quietening. Feel the mind beginning to open. Take another deep breath. And as you do so, bring your attention inward. Not forcing, not searching, just noticing. your inner space, that inner openness. This is the one mind. This is divine mind. This is the ground of your being. This quiet presence here, this stillness beneath your thoughts. It's the spaciousness beneath all the stories that you tell yourself. So we're letting our mind rest in this spaciousness. And if a thought does arise, let it float by just like a cloud. If a feeling arises, let it move through just like a wave. Nothing to fix, nothing to resist, nothing to control. We're just sitting in the silence, just listening. Listening and feeling the movement of spirit. Listening for the whisper of guidance. Listening for the clarity that emerges when the mind is open. Feel the presence within you. Closer than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. Feel that quiet intelligence that's always here. Feel that peace that is always available. Feel the love that is always flowing. You are not separate from divine mind. You are an expression of it, a wave in the ocean of spirit, a light within the light. Let this truth settle gently into your awareness. I and the Father are one. Not a statement of ego, but a recognition of unity, of oneness. Feel that alignment. Feel the openness. Feel the guidance. And now, silently within yourself, I want you to repeat to yourself, my mind is open, my heart is receptive, Spirit guides me. And let that truth echo softly in your consciousness. My mind is open. My heart is receptive. Spirit guides me. Let's just rest here for just a moment. Allowing ourselves to be fully, totally open and receptive. So I invite you now to take a slow breath with me. And as you do so, let your awareness return gently to this room as we bring our attention back to today's service. And as we hold the quiet goodness of this moment, I invite us to stay open to whatever guidance continues to unfold within us throughout this coming week. So let's take one more deep breath. And now, with gratitude for this time of stillness and connection, I invite our platform host, Lori, to return and help us move into the closing part of our service. Thank you.
Thank you, David, so much for that. You know, I'm always grateful when I hear my spirit, and it is like I have this warmth, and I know I did a loving thing. That's what it's saying. But I'm equally grateful when I hear spirit saying, because I get this crinkly feeling in my gut that you could have done better, try again. So for me, the challenge is first you got to hear it. Like that's the biggest, it's so hard, is hearing it and then acting accordingly in a loving way. So thank you so much for that.
Well, as we come to the close of our Sunday experience, we have a moment, we take a moment to honor the generosity that sustains this community. Everything we do here is made possible by the loving donation of your time, your talent, and your treasure.
Our, excuse me, our love offering box is right here to my left. You're welcome to place your financial gift in there as you leave. You can also give by e-transfer or by hitting the donate button in our newsletter or on our website at unityofwindsor.org. The donate button will take you directly to our Canada Helps, where you can make a safe, confidential donation.
And if you have a prayer request, the prayer box is right here. You can write your name or the name of a person that you would like us to hold prayer in prayer, and our prayer chaplains will hold those people or you in prayer. So I invite you to join me as we open our hearts in prayer in gratitude for the guidance that we have received today, for every insight, every nudge, every quiet reminder of the ever-present love in which we live and move and have our being. And now, in gratitude for the generosity that sustains us, I invite you to join us as we speak our love offering prayer together. Divine love in me and through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
We now invite you to stand as we say the prayer for protection together and our closing song. The light of the love surrounds us.
We are light.
The love of the divine enfolds us.
We are love.
The peace of love fills us.
We are peace.
The power of love protects us.
We are power.
The presence of love watches over us.
We are presence.
Wherever we are, love is.
All is divine.
Yes.
I just want to clarify for the Divine Feminine meeting Monday that it will actually probably be at the river. And unless a big storm comes along and dumps a bunch of rain on us, then we'll be at Unity. So at 6 p.m. on Monday. And if you have any questions about that, to those online, you can contact myself, Mariette. Thank you.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Hey, thank you everybody for being here. And remember, today is potluck day, so please join us upstairs for some good food and good conversation. Thank you.